Welcome to CathyDSlaught's SRC4u Zoom call for May 24th, 2021. To access the group Zoom call, we're here on her website. We're going to look for the Zoom banner, and we're going to click right there where it says click here. It's going to take us over to the Zoom platform where we will allow join with audio. Cathy is live.
Okay. Good morning. I'm hoping everybody got in that wanted in.
Yesterday was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm very thankful for it. I'm going to share some thoughts on it. I'm thrilled we did it. I believe when he does this in the future, there won't be a charge. And it was just get together. It was just good for us all energetically to be together, whether it was on Zoom or, they're in the actual center.
Right. You're right. Absolutely right.
I don't know. I'll show you what we were doing during this time. Over the weekend, we were running Connect to Source, and we're still going. I put my name, I put client group, and then I put to whom it may concern. And you can do a lot with that to whom it may concern, in my personal opinion.
Hmm.
And so we just ran and ran and ran and ran. And just a little idea. But then also, remember how we had all that nickel toxicity?
Mm-hmm.
Well, while we were there, I found this book by Suzanne Summers. It was just sitting right out.
Wow.
Sick. So I asked Ann if I could borrow it, and she said yes, and I'm making us, it probably won't be done till the weekend, but I'm making us a protocol, and it's very interesting. And so I did start, each time we're running, if there are other things, they may go in, so you can see we're clearing some outgas, black mold, some of the results of the toxicity, constipation, cancer, childhood cancer is way up, and look at the number of toxins children are born with, brain damage, Alzheimer's, and then, of course, to change the diet is going to be a priority, proper supplementation, and recover health, thrive, and optimal health. So this will all be part, we can put it in there, it won't hurt, because we're going to connect to source a lot better if we're toxin-free, I would think.
Absolutely.
And then, also, I don't know what you all got out of the session. I'm going to share with you, I have a few little high points here, if I can get down here, and then show something interesting to go with that. I was talking to one person. She said it probably was worth the $20 just to hear that one thing about putting your own name in the theme box.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I've been.
How about the end when he did the lift energy? I felt that very powerfully.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I have not done it myself yet, but that fireball thing, I'm going to get into that. You can feel the energy so quickly. And so if we look in here, and I've done our sustenance balancer already. And again, our two areas of stress in that little organ, yin and yang. Torso, we had a 98% benefit of the torso cocktail. And then also we wanted throat, but we didn't need any more with that. And then we took 6 minutes. Here's some of the high points. Top thing, possession correction. We really don't know what that is. Could be gut flora, we don't know. But anyway, no need to go over the whole thing, but that I just wanted you to be aware of this torso thing. I think that's a key factor. And one of the things they're talking about in this book is chemical belly. And so I certainly have a belly, so I'm going to be really interested in what that takes us to. But anyway, if we go on, so here we are. Let's just put ourselves, type it in, just put client group. But I think to me, that made a lot of sense. It was very interesting.
Right.
And then a few other things. Negative motivation. I thought that was pretty interesting. There's no code for it. Do you all remember that? when he mentioned that.
Yeah.
And so we can be motivated, that help, rejecting, complaining comes up a lot for no matter who it is. And I think maybe sometimes we just want to complain.
Or in the habit of it.
Well, a lot of it is habit, and a lot of that is programming.
Right.
Let's just go to see where we are as a group with negative motivation just at this time. That's significant.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not do that. I got to tell you something funny that happened this morning. As you know, I have books stuffed all over this apartment because I can't part with my books if I haven't read them. And this morning I pulled one out because I've been thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful to have a New Earth protocol instead of focusing on what we don't like? How about we let that go?
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, was another thing Ralph talked about. If we're going to teach people to forget the past, we just have to start with ourselves.
Right.
No need to teach others anything. Teach yourself. But I pull this book out, and I'll be doggone if the name of it isn't Corona Life Lessons.
Oh, wow.
I'll hold it up tomorrow. It's in the other room right now. But I couldn't believe it. And so we'll see. Maybe we can all brainstorm and have a really neat protocol with all positivity in it. What do y'all think?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. This was interesting. Clear fear from Aura. But, all emotions have both good and bad. You don't want to be without fear, because the fear can keep you from making some pretty crazy moves. But then when I did our prayer codes, and as of late, because, we adapt, in my opinion, and you have to change what you're doing. And so I've been checking lately, since we've been doing the prayer codes for a while, to see if we want those. We still do, and we did today. And when I ran them, look what we got at a 0. Remove dysfunctional fears.
Oh,
wow.
And so we're going to gouge that in, but I also did a Pro Tool scan. So let's go in here and see where we are. Okay, so we could use a little assistance on that, but right here in the Pro Tools, the dispenser, the prayer warrior, elemental scanner, light panel, and yes therapy. So we have been, I guess, pretty heavily programmed with fear. I've got it going in the prayer warrior. Where's our dispenser? There it is. I added it in the dispenser. I just put as the symptom, dysfunctional fears. Here's the image. Let's see what we come up with. Look at that again, infection. So we need to stay on top of that. And we're asking for an hour, but look at that. It's related to amino acids. Let's go ahead and get it started. And then we wanted the elemental scanner. For example, what's wrong with speaking up? So many of us are hesitant to say what we think. Maybe that's a dysfunctional fear.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've got the light panel and yes therapy. If you can spell and type.
Probably just exhausted from the weekend.
Yes, yeah, I'm telling you. But it was just stress. You know how we do with this Zoom, and I thought, what if you get all those people? Look at that! Oh my goodness! Look at that! 24 hours of light therapy for dysfunctional fears. Now, of course, I had a dysfunctional fear. Was the world going to end if the Zoom didn't work?
Oh, yeah, but that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, it was quite an experience, but thinking out loud, would you all be receptive? And this is another thought, just if we brainstorm, seemed to me it might be more interesting to start with questions and answers first when Ralf is talking.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because he knows the stuff.
Yeah.
He put it in there, and maybe start with questions and answers and do this. You know, I don't know about every couple of weeks, but maybe once a month.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe arrange for those of us who can get together, you know. Let's just remove this because we're also asking.
Where does he come from?
Right now he's in Sarasota, but he lives in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, but I think they have some big plans coming up for the SRC. And I think he's considering moving to Valrico, which is near Grandmaster.
Oh, wow.
But I want to show you something else. So many, if I can find it in here, I know I've got it. Well, let me try it. No. Somewhere in here. No, I'm sorry. I was charging us with prosperity, and I'm going to start doing it on a daily basis.
Oh.
And maybe it finished and I turned it off, but we have some beautiful images for prosperity. I have a little theory when I started working on this last night, the connection with what the stress related to so many SRC, and we're talking right up to the top, not having prosperity. It is spiritual. And it makes you wonder, look at that, 5 minutes with 7 repeats, unusually lengthy for the elemental. Made you wonder, this is powerful software. Could there be some spiritual opposition to our working with it like we're supposed to? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking that yesterday when the Zoom was all squirrely.
So if we clear dysfunctional fear, which we did, and then I liked what he said, and so I'm going to probably use this as a blog one of these days. The most powerful program in the SRC is you.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then here was this website, dojopress.com. I haven't had a chance to look at that. And again, put own name in the theme box. I like this, revert to the state of youth.
Yeah.
And then they are joining with the Lightworkers group. And then did anybody else have anything that I might have missed?
Oh, I thought the thing about running everyone that has taken the I call them the jabs. I don't like to call them the.
I like that, yeah.
And then reverse the negative C19 jab effects. I think that.
I love that.
Yeah. And the same way when the one lady brought up the nasal swabs also. Everyone that has had the C19 nasal swabs, because I think a lot of people have had the nasal swabs that have not had the jabs.
So a lot of them, and even our children, what they say is,
God. Yes,
when it hurts you so bad, that is when they're actually puncturing the barrier to the brain.
Exactly. We've got a friend who her husband, it hurt so bad. She said he almost cried.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like, hello, not good.
No.
Let's just see. I'm going to even leave jab in there and see if there's a code. They're not going to give us a code when I have jab. Let's see if we put
injections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I heard this weekend listening to a health person was that he's thinking, just his conjecture is that the Flonase, all the things that people have taken in their nose for eons, is also a precursor to this same thing they're using on the nose. That they have, that this isn't just now, that they've been doing it for a long time.
Why do that?
Because again, it's kind of inorganic. You're sticking an inorganic thing up into your sinuses like that.
Well, and also Annie had a good point, and that I think we've said before, but it bears repeating. The vaccine and the jab, it's not going, or the nasal thing, these are not going to be bad for all people. We're all different.
Right.
And if a person believes strongly enough that these things are good, maybe they are. You know, who are we to say? It's hard to say. But I want to remind you, we have a bunch of saved sessions in here. We have Grandmaster has made some. There are, you know, as you know, we have all kinds of things in here besides COVID, but we do have that as well. And then down here, this one, if I can see it, stress related to COVID. This has the test swabs in it also. And so you can run that. I run that. And then I also add to whom it may concern. So we're not, you know, sending anybody energy that doesn't consent. At least that's my rationalization.
Can you say that again?
To whom it may concern.
Okay.
And you've got a lot of things. I want to show you one other of these saved also. Because for some time I didn't have these on this computer, just on the other. But now Kevin has all of them. So you can get that one started.
Do you think we could say to all who are willing to receive?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
For our highest and best in a perfect and correct way.
Yeah, any way that you're comfortable. Yeah. They say, according to this programming, if you did go in and work on someone, so let's say against their will, then it would simply start working on you for that control issue you have. Here's another one that is thought-provoking, if I can find it in here. And this is all of the ancient sites. I don't know how I named it. I'll find it tomorrow. But I've got one in here for sending energy to ancient sites and monuments. But where I put it is another story, so I'll have to look for it. But there's a lot you can do. In fact, we may even want to do these toxins. This, make that into a saved session, because that might be something we need to do on a regular basis. Okay, so if we're treating ourselves, and we've got an emphasis on the torso.
I'm curious of how many people that were on the call yesterday, if they end up getting psychic attacks against them.
Really?
I'm just curious, since we had problems yesterday and stuff, if we have to be cautious of not being put under psychic attack.
They also said that there was solar activity big time going on, and it was going to cause a lot of issues for the internet. So that was also at play.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was also an unstable internet connection thing that came up quite a few times, which I have at my own house too. I mean, sometimes you have a better connection than others. So it could have been a lot of things in play.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that it wouldn't hurt for us all to clear today.
Sure.
Yeah, and you don't have to necessarily run the SRC. You can do this clear, clear, clear. or, any number. Shin, you can say yes therapy, et cetera, et cetera. There are many things you can do. Or as we continue, I haven't done a fireball yet, but I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to try to figure that other thing out. And if your energy's high enough, you just think about it and clear it.
Yeah.
That's maybe that's where we really need to get. And so we want, as you see that 0, we actually want to preserve the theme, which is ourselves. So let's see what we come up with. And this is all the torso stuff. Get past that and see if we can get any more information. Here we go. Look at
That's a cosmic joke.
Yes, yes. Let's see. And infection, though, we really do have to, I hope, I'm doing the sustenance balancer daily, but I hope if you have the software, you're doing it. And then also the thymus tap. And if you have the halo, I know if you have that, this is time. We've got the tools in our toolbox. We're never offered a problem without a solution. So, but it does look like this infection is something we need to be aware of. Digestive. Interesting, avoidance. And then look at that candida. That's something else we probably have to go deeply into. That could be the whole torso thing. That could be the possession thing, because this kind of bacteria does have a consciousness. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he is not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. Isn't that interesting? There's your projection. Isn't that interesting? Revenge, yearn, unimpressed, aversion, and there's that vaccines again. So we are running in the safe sessions any stress related to that. A lot of people have gotten the vaccine. In fact, some pretty savvy people have gotten the vaccine. And many times it's because of, I know I got a call Saturday from a client whose son, who's a doctor, says he will not have anything more to do with her if she doesn't get the vaccine. These are things people are looking at.
My friend has the booklet that they give to doctors to teaches them how to force the patients and pressure them into getting the vaccine.
Oh my God!
Has it.
Hey,
Amazing.
They're doing lotteries some places to get people to.
Oh yeah, that one state is actually giving each one that'll take the vaccine $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, they
Somewhere
compensate
where
the doctors.
in the mid states, but I'm not sure which one.
Jeez.
Wow.
Is it possible to get a copy of that book that they're giving the doctors, do you think?
What was that?
Is there possible to get a copy of the book that they're giving these doctors?
She has it. I don't know where she got it. I'll ask her. I'll be talking to her today.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Joanna.
That'll be exposed.
You get it to me and I'll get it exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay, I'll ask her today.
You go, Tiger.
Yeah. And by the way, what Ralph was saying also about us all working together, we can do that ourselves. Do you want to where we would pick either an issue or an individual each day?
Yeah.
And I'll hit the wonder click for that person. Are y'all receptive to that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Think we need to vote, or you think maybe just one person at a time will suggest someone and we just do that?
I would start with Gwen.
That's
Yeah.
my thought. That's you. Are y'all receptive to that?
Yes.
Sure.
Gwen has come on the Zooms at different times, and Gwen is having a rough time right now. Now,
I saw her yesterday. She's not looking good.
Welcome,
I think
Ralph.
we have Ralph in here.
Yes, I invited him.
Oh, good. All right. All
Okay.
right. And so, what we could do is we could go ahead. As I said, I don't want to go into specifics, but if you're comfortable with it, does everybody have their SRC up?
Yeah. What's Gwen's last name?
Box, B-O-X.
BOX.
B-O-X.
BOX. I know she would really appreciate this. And so, and maybe we have to do it, maybe, how about each week we pick one person and do that person every day?
Cool.
Cool.
So
If we're gonna start, can we start tomorrow? Because I have to be on another computer.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I mean,
Is
we
that
can
okay?
start. I'll
Yeah.
start after the call, but I'm not
Okay.
on that right computer.
Yeah, all right. Is that, we can just do it at some time today. We don't have to, you know. But I
Okay.
think it would be very powerful. Ralph, I saw you came in. Do you have anything to add?
I didn't hear the full discussion, so if you want to run somebody at the same time, this is the ideal scenario. So what I would suggest you all determine what hour you can start it all together. Because the more
That would be good. One
synchronizing.
person, a few are not probably set up to do that. So what do y'all say as far as what time?
Right after this meeting?
Yeah,
Would that
I can
work
do it
for you,
right
Sharon?
after the meeting.
My
yeah.
suggestion would be as far as where she can sleep through it, because if she gets hit with all this power, you don't want to knock her out.
Yeah, good
Oh,
point.
That's a
That's a
good
very
idea.
good point.
That's true.
How about 10 p.m.?
Perfect.
Sure.
All
I
right.
love that, like,
What's her name? Give us her first and last name.
Yeah, Gwen, Gwen, and the last name is Box, Box.
Okay.
This is very exciting.
So just a wonder click.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I
her
love
name
this.
in the name and then also in the theme.
That you know, I think that's a good idea. I started with her on that yesterday, but I mean with myself and with other people also. I love that suggestion.
Yeah, I did that last night too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're going to put her in the theme as well.
I would for this first
Yeah.
week, and then see what happens. You know, the engine, and Ralph can elaborate, but the engine is going to do what needs to be done. But remember, the most powerful protocol is you, and that would include your life force. Maybe, I don't know about that fireball. Ralph, will the fireball keep people awake if they do it too close to bedtime?
No. Actually, the energies will react to whatever you think. So if you want to go sleep, you go sleep. In this case, the same is with that lady. If your intentions are to not put her to sleep with all the energies, she won't get to sleep. So my suggestion is actually it doesn't matter what time you set her up, but what was her name again? I put it in the schedule.
Gwen, Gwen, and then Box, Box.
And this is something we can set in the scheduler, right?
Yes. I
Yes,
put her in the scheduler. What time?
We had talked about 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay.
And Ralph, if you have the capability of getting on our computer tomorrow, would you take us through that scheduler again?
Yes. Or
That'd be okay.
or we can do it now. It's up to you.
We're a little bit. What time is it? It's 10:27. Are you up to doing it now, you guys?
Yes, because there's two
Okay.
different schedulers.
All right, Bus. Okay, so up there is the scheduler. I'm gonna pull mine up. Okay, now what?
Okay. Just type in the name box, her name, and press enter. Okay. Now from the Dropbox, I would select auto discernment into discernment.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then set your time. Click on the 27 of the AM. Just click on it.
Just start it now.
No. Click on the
PM, 10 p.m.
Yes, and okay, and click on 27 and type in 00.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you go on the drop down, select how many times you want to run her.
Every day.
Every day.
So just, yeah.
Is that right, everybody? Every day for
Yep.
like a week?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then select 7 days.
Okay.
Cool.
And add event to schedule.
Can she know we're doing this, or does it have to be kept secret?
I suggest we tell her.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like we don't already have carte blanche to work.
Right.
Right.
So,
her.
so
I mean,
why does it say manual settings false?
Because this is an automatic, so I could have said automatic or manual. And manual means that you select like a cocktail or something, and I just added her to my schedule, so she is in. And
Ralph, what I have been trying to figure out with this is how we could set up to where we send energy to the various meridians and organs at their special times.
well, that's the same thing. You would now go to a new event. Okay. Just click on the button which says new event.
Oh, well, hold on a second. New event, all right.
All right, you're already in. Now you type in the meridian name.
Oh, type it in. Do we put like client group first or actually put meridian name? Meridian name?
Yeah, the name of the meridian you want to
Okay,
run.
on meridian. Oh, this is pretty cool.
And then you go to select again automatic discernment
Mm-hmm.
and set your time when you want to run it.
Well, what is lung time? Isn't that 4 a.m.?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Anybody? I think it's 4 a.m. No, it might be 2.
3 to 5.
Pardon?
3 to 5.
3 to 5? I thought that was liver. Anybody able to look it up real quickly online?
Gallbladder is 11 to 1. Gallbladder, that is liver. Yeah, so lung would be right after that, 5 to 7.
Oh, 5 to 7. Okay, 5.
Okay. 0. Yeah.
5 a.m.
Then you
Are we
select
going to put 5 to 7 or just leave it at 5 a.m.?
5 a.m.
Active time is 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. on the lung.
Okay, can we put 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. in here?
No, you can only have a start time. It will run as long as it wants. Okay, so
Started
So
at
we
3.
put 3, all right.
Yeah.
Now what?
and now you select how often you want to run it, every day or whatever,
Every day.
and select the repeats.
But there's no name in here, so whose lung meridian is it going to be working on?
All of us,
You.
right?
No,
That's a
It-
personal thing. Okay,
that's a personal thing.
okay.
You know, the intent is the user. Okay, the user is putting it in, so it's his or her.
So you could actually put 365 and get work on the lung meridian every day.
That's correct.
Right.
And add event to schedule.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is. It is.
So you have to remember you only have 10 schedules per day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that means if you use 10 times 395, you cannot add any more schedules to it.
Could you do something? I'm just playing here. Let's just say lung meridian or client group.
That would work. Yes.
All right. So that we could do that as well.
Right.
And so I'll get all the meridians in here, and then we can run them 365 days.
Wow. Wow.
So I have a question,
This.
Cathy.
Yeah.
That's like the old scheduler. You don't have the version 1.1.105.4 where it puts in for groups as well as individual.
No. I guess I need to call Kevin.
No, you have the latest schedule.
This is the latest scheduler.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But you can make a name, up, which you can call the CathyDSlaght client list.
Okay.
So to do that, you would go in the premium, open the premium up.
Oh, open the premium.
Yep.
Okay.
Click on the name, any name you want. Yep, my client group, you already have it. So you can actually select that. Or now you go to the tool tabs. And click on Program Tools. And go down to, oh no, I moved it. Okay, a long time ago that I used it. So click this close. You see the E there?
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. I'm trying to pull that up. There's the E.
Yeah, edit name list. Yes. And now under my client group, or just...
Oh, and then add all the clients?
No, just click at the end of client group, press enter. And now you can say my client group for meridians.
I beg your pardon?
My client group for meridians.
Oh, okay.
And just save it.
Yep, okay.
And so now in the scheduler, when you the next time around you start the scheduler, actually, it will load it. I click on the down arrow for the name list and see if it is already in there. No,
it's not in there yet.
No, you just close it out. No, I mean close out the scheduler.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Okay, and open it back up. Now you should have.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can actually make this for like the client group for just gallbladder and so on. You can make multiple stuff.
This is pretty cool. Would this software then understand the proper time to do each meridian, so we didn't need to type that in?
No, if you have a list, you want to follow that list.
Okay.
I even didn't know that this list exists, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Wow.
Well, I think that's
he should come every day because he knows where everything is.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah.
Well, the thing is that there's 14 meridians, so how many did he say we could do a day?
That's right, I think 10. Okay, so we're going to have to figure something out creative.
Right.
You don't have to figure out something creative. You let it out.
We didn't quite hear that. What was that?
Okay, I would split this up. So one of you runs this section of meridian. And of your list of meridians, and another person runs that group.
I see.
That really is a good idea.
And if you name it, where you have now my client group for meridians, you can say put in my client group for this meridian, this meridian, this meridian.
Yes.
And just separate them with a space so that you have a list of meridians you want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so 3 people could work on that, 3 people on that, or, one person, works on this set the next person on that set. Otherwise, you would have to buy a second copy of the premium with a scheduler and run it this way.
Well, and some of us do have a couple. We have different computers and different programs, but this is wonderful.
I use the scheduler more than opening a premium by itself.
Wow, this is excellent.
Wow, that's
excellent.
fascinating.
Yes.
Because this way I can go to bed and know that I'm worked on every night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it's pretty handy to get information from the programmer.
Oh, absolutely. This is
Yeah.
wonderful. Another whole day of class.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Well-
okay, well, I'm very excited.
I actually enjoy becoming a part of a new team.
Aww.
And
Well-
so this will help me as well understand a little better what I need to work on to make it easier for you to get the right info.
Thank you.
Nice. Well, we love having you, Ralph.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to sign out. That's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ralph.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Ralph. Yeah.
See
Bye-bye.
you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This concludes the SRC4u group Zoom call for May 24th, 2021. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, take care and be well.